going on, y'all? Back again with another stream because I knew this was gonna be early. I did a stream called Utilitarianism. Check it out. It wasn't a very short stream, but it was an hour stream. I was gonna put something up. Um, I want to discuss something about the downfall of celebrities in society. Um, just like the title and description says. Um, First of all, I seen them acting up in the chat. I would say on TV, real world, or news magazines is probably on social media. I think the problem is what we're seeing in these spaces and these newer spaces or other spaces besides the manosphere. What's going on, she? It's because you got individuals let this YouTube fame get to their damn heads, man. Like it's just like what Tommy said. I think I saw a recent I would say like a replay of his stream, even though it's a paid site. And he said some valuable things about KS fans. He's trying to say they are so delusional and things like that. I was recently watching that yesterday. He said something valuable that I liked. He said a lot of them can't answer how he got successful with those talking points or whatever, and how they're just new Johnny Come Lately followers, right? But don't realize that he was a fan of his and stuff. Yeah, most people usually are. Most of them are in small channels. I mean, that's YouTube. I mean, we all go through the crux of it if you're a content creator or whatever. But a lot of times, these damn celebrities are broken, man. I don't fuck with half of them on this site. Sorry to tell you that, but it just proves my point, the downfall of them. I ain't talking about mid tier. I'm talking about the ones that have like I would say about in the hundred thousands and to 99 million. They're suckers, man. They're bots to the corporations and fascists, man. And they got a lot of bot fanatics. And I'm gonna talk about that. I would say Thursday about buying subscribers and views to get popularity to be like one of these guys. And that's any social media platform. What I cannot stand is the fakeness, man. I mean, like it's okay to be a great content creator, but when you trying to be a mainstream bot that doesn't give a fuck about the people or whatever, or genuine people that support you. I mean, I believe in supporters. I don't believe in fans. Fans are nothing but fanatics. It's another word, fanatic. I mean, you really got to look at it from all angles. What I don't like is the bullshit, man. Like, I see people be cloud chasing other people's names. Like he said very, very specifically, his fans, but they can't answer certain questions as men, and then they doing same sexual stuff. I mean, I ain't gonna say gay stuff. I mean, yeah, I say gay stuff or same sexual stuff. I ain't gonna use the H word because you know how sensitive people are. But when he said that, they was being reckless on the phone call. He had one or two people can conversation as a man. You know how Tommy likes to deflect and do all weird shit, right? But what I mean by that, he talks about guys like KS being a celebrity and all, and lives in Atlanta. Then I think Village Arson is known. I call him VA in the chat, right? Was going at it with Tommy, which is kind of weird. He supports KS, which is very alarming. I don't really care for KS that much. I mean, salute to the brother. He's doing good. That's his thing, but I don't mess with him like that on the clout and all that. But Tommy has a great point. His fans is just terrible. I'm talking about his fanatics. I ain't talking about the haters. The haters is consistent, what he was trying to say. But he said, but his fans, I agree. They can't agree that there's a problem in certain arguments. I forget the name of the stream, but I don't want y'all to hear what I'm talking about and watch that whole stream. I saw pieces of it. Hope he didn't take it down, but damn, I mean, I saw that yesterday and that kind of bothered me. It's alarming how we think, and this is what I'm going to talk about in the this coming Thursday, because you got dudes obsessing with this man and it's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's Tommy versus Kevin Samuels Defense Force Part 1 call-in show. Yeah, watch that. Watch that. And I'll tell you why to watch that. If you watch that, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about, because this shit is just disgusting, man. Like, how can you do this and expect people to like y'all? You know, and he's right. These people are fanatics. And I think it was 2 weeks ago. Am I correct? Yeah, man. It's ridiculous, man. When I saw that yesterday, it was a 2-week-old stream. And it's just, you know, what's going on, 1Gs? But, you know, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, the stuff he says is very accurate what I'm saying about these fans, man. They do some wild shit and they think people is overlooking and have problems with, right? I know people are so emotional, and this is what Ty City was talking about with the whatchamacallit, the Kwame fans. When fame gets in their head, they forget what they're doing this for. If they're doing it for the people, you don't need a whole lot of subscribers. I mean, you can have subscribers like mine or less, but every time they blow up, it's drama and bullshit. So that's people in general. It's not black people, it's just people in general, you know. And celebrities can't take that pressure. And this is what I'm talking about in this stream. The downfall of celebrities is certain fanatics. And I think we talk about the trolling and all that. All that sums up what I talked about with the GMT guy. The people that's supporting him, I'm not saying in the chat, but I'm saying supporting him doing this wild stuff, the hacking stuff, what they call doxing. They're not going to be there, like Kuda said, they're not going to be there to save you. And I agree. It's the same thing with fanatics. They waiting for a car crash or destruction to be at an all-time high. Destruction is what they want, and they live off that. And I did several streams on it. I did about, is clickbaiting the problem for social media network? It is a form of clout chasing. I did when it comes to roasting as an open discussion, I did that. I did a lot of it. And then the update about panel styles and all that, based off what I'm saying, is very accurate, man. What's going on in these spheres and crazy. And it's just ridiculous at this point. You know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's a good thing to understand that these celebrities can't measure up in these times, man. I'm just saying, but I will cover buying fanatics means if buying fans is a problem on social media, or is it more common? I don't say it's like that in general. I'm just stating the question, right? Because a lot of times I will discuss that in the future streams, because I think people need to know that this is kind of like a problem, whatever. Because a lot of times you just want to see what's going on. Because you got people believing in stuff and think it's cool, but 9 out of 10 it's not cool, because you got a lot of people just enjoying the fuckery of celebrities' failed practices. But anytime you have YouTube fame, you end up like Hassan Campbell. You're just gonna crash and burn, and a lot of people ain't gonna be there to pick you up. I don't want YouTube fame. I don't want internet fame. I don't want any forms of fame. Fame doesn't help nobody. I'm here for the message. I'm here to help people, not to destroy themselves. Enjoy your content, have fun, help others get information. And it's just it's just a burling matter of disasterness. But you know, exactly like you just said. Yeah, they're trying so hard to stay relevant. Relevancy is the key to the game for them. And staying relevant is kind of a problem I have. Like, that's the problem in general. I mean, people need to stop trying to do that, man. Like, I know people love fame. I say fuck fame. You're not getting nothing out of it. And it's just like what you get with these KS fans and Kwame fans. And I agree with Ty City and Tommy on this one, because it's ridiculous, man. And it's a pattern too. You know what I mean? And the reason, I'll tell you my story. Even the split that I have with the other dudes in March, that was probably one of the best things I've ever done. Even though I support people in content, great and all that, but I don't just go there, just do it. I just support what they're what they're talking about or certain interests I like, and I can pick up off of them and learn about their content. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I'm an observer and I'm a learner. I can teach, I can do all that. What I've learned is not to get invested in them like that. You know what I mean? If they fall off, they fall off. You know what I'm saying? Even when I long time supported them. But sometimes you just got to keep it pushing. You know what I mean? I don't like to go back and forth and hate watch. Like this new age of people on the social network or social media, they want to hate watch and sky watch you like crazy. You know, I never supported that. You know, people think that's cool, but to me, it's stupid. If you don't like somebody, just don't watch them. I mean, I don't care for Tommy like that to watch him, but it was popped up in my feed. But I like the conversation he was trying to have those people on the phone calls. But his fans are terrible. The KS fans are terrible. Now, Tommy fans is different. They are more classic, you know, typical in the chat room. They was dissing the Sphere and all that. That's all good. But, you know, they're all fake as hell in real life themselves. Anyway, they're bots as well. But I'm just saying, like, the KS fans, man, it's ridiculous. I know people just want to be seen and be heard. But yeah, man, I mean, you just got a lot of bots in here, man. Like, I'm not dissing nobody or anything. I'm just saying, like, when you have celebrities that have those type of subscribers, most people are not human. What I mean by that, they think like zombies and robots. They don't have a mind of their own. And the sad part I'm learning is not to hate on everybody on this internet thing, because I don't take none of these people seriously. I saw a recent video I've seen before, and it's twice, and I was in that stream when I first time met Kuda, but I heard everything they said. They was clowning those individuals, the zero incident. I learned a lot the third time watching it. And I didn't realize I came in the chat. I'm gonna tell you the story. When I came in the chat, I saw him in my feed, right? And it's the first time I ever heard the third shit. I was agreeing with Stoic, right? And Kuda didn't realize I was in the chat. But Angerman was on the panel talking with Kane the God. Shouts out to him. I never really thought that. You know what I'm saying? I never really thought that. And to me, it just shocks me that they was just passing through, right? But when I learned was like, I was in the chat and I think I saw that video, like, can they treat to get the money bags of women are thieves? That's the name of that stream. That's a classic stream and introduction of me over there, right? When I went over there, I was just curious. And then he said, hold on. He said, hold on. And because I slipped right past him. I think he was high or if he slept or whatever. I don't know what he was doing. They had a good combo. It was a good build. And just like I said, you know, and I was like, wow. I snuck in there and he wanted to talk to me for a minute and respond. And then I understand why he wanted to respond, because I made a comment over that individual's comment section, and Kuda had to confront me. He said, what's going on, man? And he was like saying, what's going on? And, you know, that's how we kicked it off and talked it. And we had a conversation. I think we was talking about Alpo and things like that. And then everybody was going over the platinums. But at the end of the stream, I did great, you know what I mean? But after that, over the months, I was killed with Kuda. He gave me a moderation at March 6th and at midstream, and just bam. And that was it. And after that, it's just wild, man. You know, and I look at, I think online of this year was my good year, because last year was kind of up and down because I was in my self-reflective mode. But this year has been great for me. Meeting new people online and just spreading out and getting my mind right and making content again. I'm officially back from January officially, because I did pre-records on the cell phone and things like that. Yes, I'm making content. But when I did the self live stream, oh my goodness, in April, I exploded, man. But thanks to the third shift, shouts out to Kuda, man. Like, he brought me out of retirement doing more content, man. I mean, I had to do something. Because normally I don't really do this type of content like that, like this style of format, but I'm learning and getting used to people and things like that nature. You just get in what you can fit in. But the downfall of celebrities, man. I just say, even though I did a video, I did a stream on utilitarianism. I already did that on last time. I know people are tired of it. I thought I was going to schedule this at 8:15. But today I said, you know what? I saw Ty City was going to be on the night, and a few others going to be on the night. And so I scheduled them and set a reminder. And you know what I did? Push the stream up around this time. So now you got it. You got an afternoon stream for me. So yeah, man. I just want to keep this going. Like, to me, celebrities is just one thing, but when you get too much fame and shine, it's gonna get to you. Okay, who you are. I thought people step away from this stuff, man. And it's a figment of what's going on. So I think people have to understand that the celebrityism of any social media, social network, or YouTube or whatever, it becomes alarming. I know people make a lot of money when we get those M's and advertisements. Yes, those guys that have million subscribers, they'll make money for the people. A lot of people trust that they're not your average everyday people. Who cares? I mean, I had an argument with my father about podcasting. I don't think he understands what podcasting is. Podcasting, yes, it's lighting and everything, but podcasting is really audio, okay? Mainstream media and celebrity people or Hollywood, what people say, that's podcasting, right? They got all the bells and whistles and gear, right? That's podcasting. That's when you have to have an audience. Now, if you have an audience listening to you in the live chat, that's great, but you already have that. You already have that. What's going on, Doug? But I'm just saying, you already have that in the internet world. I mean, basically, you're in mainstream. The problem is people want too much fame and act crazy. And it's not a bad thing. It's just the clout chasing is all-time high now. But celebrities is not helping. Look, we saw what Kwame did. He did it with the rivalry of his people, his superiors in the sports world, in the media. But then he didn't stay on message, and people unsubscribed to him, knew that he was using a masculinity hustle, which he was. But I understand why. And now he let the fame get to him. He said, this ain't fame. I said, dude, it looks like YouTube fame. I smell it when I see it. Because people get caught up in the fame. Unlike me, I never did that. But when you got guys like that, talking about the community and the people and being a man, which is great. But the women runs the community, our community, the Black community, right? He kept talking about mama's cooking, which is fun for a while until he had a masculinity hustle. And a lot of people wouldn't rock with that. I mean, certain brothers call that out. Ty City called it out, which is kind of interesting. And then he aired him out and said, hey, I kind of stopped supporting him a couple of days ago, man. I'm like, I had enough. Now he's speaking with Moist Twatkins and others. I mean, Tommy went at him, and I think Tommy kind of stopped and left dude alone. And there was no money off of Kwame, so he's surpassing him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? And that dude's gonna always deflect what he does say if he's for masculinity or whatnot. But it's crazy, man. Yeah, he is. He is overrated. I agree. Because when you got guys like that, it's just, I can't take dudes like that seriously, man. And that's the thing. And moderation. And yeah, man, I look at dudes like that, and then when you form a celebrity, you just look at what's going on, man. I mean, when he first came on the scene, I mean, he had a channel. I knew he had a channel, but when he first came on the scene with the rhetoric against the media, he was on message. He was on point. But he didn't stay on message. He let the money get to him and the super chats and all that. He just let that get to him. Now you got to make that type of content, drama content. See, this is what happens when you do drama content. You got to be consistent. You got to be the asshole. That's why you need a team. If you want to do drama content, have a team or a support team with you. You know, some people do it for clicks and got millions of views. What's his name? What's that little punk boy's name? DDG. I watched him 2017 how he grew and tried to be a rapper, but that fame got the best of him when he got young. It was too early, and now he's in his 20s, struggling to keep his head right. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. That's what hurt him. You know, that's it, like their biggest downfall. Hey, what's going on, Queen? Salute. But yeah, man, it's just what I'm saying, man. Like when I saw Kwame Brown, I thought he was something, man. And that's just me looking for what's going on. But I've never seen what's going on here with the celebrity outbreaks. And it's just like it's crazy, man. Like they get stressed out and they let the stuff get to them. And that's any of them on, I would say, social media and everything else. I would say like anything. And the reason why I want to make this stream is just it's obvious that when they get big, when they get like to the 100,000s, I ain't talking about in the 50,000s down below. That's small, but we're talking about 100,000 of people. That's a risk, and to a million, that's a lot of work. And a lot of subscribers are following you. That's a huge, huge problem. And you will forget the people. But most of those people that follow him late, they're new, Johnny come latelys, and then you got some that are bots. I mean, you can deal with the trolls and all that, but when you get that many, it really hurts. But you know, what she say? Kwame has been underrated most of his life, but I disagree with you, Doug. Okay. I mean, that's a fair assessment, Queen. But you know, most people look at him as overrated because he's a number one pick. But Kwame, he just what hurt him is he let that fame get to his head, man. I think it's a good assessment. What both of y'all saying, but I'm just saying he just didn't handle that right. You know, like if you're gonna do content, I think when he started getting in with Tommy, that kind of brought him down a little bit. He seems like he's getting his karmic due to for a reversal, but I know what y'all don't see to like it. Yeah, you know, you can say that, but that's just part of the game. We heard and fuck the other side. Okay, what's going on, Sean? He broke the record saying the same thing over again. Yeah, not a problem, Doug. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. It's just like this. If Kwame wants to do that type of content, he can just chill off of that. I mean, going at Tommy and other guys like I would say Moist and them. If I was Kwame, I would stick to the message which you came in before. Even though some people look at him as a masculine hustle, I just wish he just not refer to those dudes and just stick with it, man. I mean, he has potential. It's just the drama stuff ain't gonna help him, you know. And Ty said he was right about him, you know. But see, at the time I didn't see it. It gets annoying after a while because people start losing interest. Let's see. What you say? No different than a lot of Manosphere to though, Doug. A lot of channels, period. They do the same content over and over. Yeah, that's called saturation. They're trying to get content. I can name a few names, but I ain't gonna that. I think he's learning how to be a YouTube. In a way, yes, but he's been here before, Queen. He is yeah, he's learning the new style of this type of format. And I don't think it's a problem. The problem is his messaging. His message is right, but the problem is what type of audience do you want? Like when you get to that level and you want to be a celebrity, I think he's what 300 some thousand subscribers. I predicted he was going to get more if he stayed on it when he attacked the sports media. But then he found out there was another lucrative hole to go after those guys like Moist and Tommy. That's not a good move because what happened, I'll tell you a secret what happened to Tommy. When Tommy was cool with Corey Holcomb, And I know he's cool with Tariq. When Tommy acted a fool, I'll never forget this. This was years ago. I think I was in the workplace or whatever. Yeah, I remember this. When he tried to be cool with Corey and them, and then he did some fuck shit, that's when Corey kind of cut him off, him and Tariq. But it all started with Tariq. He instigated that. So, Tommy ain't got successful. But Tommy has burned bridges, yes. He's supposed to have a documentary called Fatherless America, and they thought him and Tariq was cool. But when the Corey Holcomb thing came, that kind of changed that. He determined who was going to get successful or not, which is a shame. Now you see 5150 not being the same ever again. It's like Kwame. Kwame had a great mess. He came out swinging. That mama's cooking. But I don't know, man. I know. I love Shira 7, but how much love girls lead? Let's do. Oh, she's done at this point. I haven't heard her in a minute. Y'all know the beefing brings views. Well, yeah, but it doesn't last long. It brings views, but it brings the views that ain't gonna get you far. It brings views, yes, it does, but it don't get your content far. I'll tell you that for experience. Number one, I've seen it some decades ago. You keep doing that shit long enough, your channel will die. Tell that to Tommy. Tommy did it for years and years. It didn't get him nowhere. I'll tell you what gives you views and subscriber growth is, I hate to say this, clout chasing or clickbaiting and all that shit and begging people and buying. I'm going to discuss that probably Thursday, why people get those big views. Now, the ones that's legitimate, I'll tell you this, Marquise Brownlee, he's legitimate. Okay. He did it by doing different things and build his content. He showed himself a lot. Now, this format of content deals with podcasting and broadcasting together and audio. So that's what you're dealing with. A lot of people just deal with it in different forms, but Kwame will figure it out that you got to do something to show you're improving in the community. He'll get there. Tell it to Angerman and GMT Doug how they long beef. No, that's been like, that ain't going to stop. The only way, that ain't even a beef. It's just, I don't leave that alone because dude ain't going to stop. That's up to Angerman. He's going to have to look at it. Yeah, it's burnt now. Yeah, it's burnt now. That's why I don't really mess with him like that. Yeah, he's burnt out. Let's see. There's a fine line between clout chasing and following trends. Yeah, I mean, it's a fine line, but I don't think there's any difference. But trends is what sells. If it's trendy or tech. Now, Marquise Brown, I mentioned him, how he got his start years ago. He started off small and got big, but over time he kept showing tech stuff. And he started getting monetized, and these blew up out of nowhere. Now he's got 14 million. He's got like 4 studios he rents out. He's got lighting, great audio, and all that stuff. He does it for perfection. Now he's legitimate. He's the standard of black tech. The other white tech and everybody else, they did it from scratch too. It's only a handful, but the rest of them that got in that range of 99 million to 100,000, in the midst of the 100,000s in between, they had clout chasers that got them those followers, and they was begging for subscribers or bought them. So I won't be surprised. It goes both ways because it's the individual. It's not the subscribers. It's the individuals that will capable of being on top and be on TV. It's called fame, and fame is not fun. I've seen a lot of top YouTube creators go crushing the fame for the last couple of years. On the white side and the black side, whatever side you're on, you'll never be successful for clout chase. I mean, you can clout chase so long and follow trends so long. I don't follow trends. I think trends is so mainstream. I said that in a recent stream, and I think I had DS1 and all them guys. It just hurts your content at the end. But I know beef sells, but it doesn't help you long term. I do know that. You got to do something else to adapt. Mama's Cooking may give you a T-Virus all pass. Yeah. Till a nigga gets shot. Well, that eventually will happen. And they ain't going to be angry, man, because that's why I say leave that troll alone. Like he said, don't feed the troll, because trolls got guns too, boy. They hackers. They'll shoot you from long range. Trust me. The dark web is real. Just don't piss them off, man. That's why people are so passive aggressive. I'll tell you why. The reason they don't show their face, they got gunplay. They don't talk about it and scream, say, I'm going to kill somebody over the internet, like a certain individual. And I saw that stream too. So I had to co-sign with Angry Man on that. Come do it, you know. And these dudes ain't going to do it because they soft. Like I said, ain't nobody going to do shit. That right there ain't going to get you nowhere. Trust me, I know, because people ain't built like that. I seen this 9 years ago on this channel. And do what he built like that. You know, that's why these spaces won't go any further. You have to sell out or cloud chase to get to the top. That's the only way you're going to get there, or trends, or someone helping you get to the top. And to do that now, being authentic like me, that ain't going to happen. You know, I can get 50,000 if I wanted to. If I do things different or had some audio adjustments, I'll be good. But it won't matter. It's the message. You know, most people don't like it. You like drama and be like Platinum Springer, go ahead. But he's stuck at on Social Blade. He's stuck at what 267, which is kind of sad. But he ain't going nowhere. I won't say if I was GMT either. After he got done, it didn't know what happened until his live stream. Doxers can't get mad when they get doxed back, but by the one they tried. Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah, but he want them hands though. Yeah, he's legit. He's got 4 studios he rents out. He travels a lot, and he's got better audio equipment. That dude's a beast, man. That's the standard if you want to be one of those tech guys. Because see, tech guys, they sell, man. They sell big time. The reason they sell big time, they just do what they got to do, man. Like, you got to do your thing. And I'm just saying, like, when you get to a certain level, tech guys do some damage, you know. I see what's going on in the sphere. You can be that if you want to talk about tech, or you just want to be a guy that's going to just cloud chase and try to do the drama thing. I mean, there's a lane for drama. There's a lane for, I don't even like to talk about doxers, but, you know, hackers. I mean, this company is controlled by them anyway, White Hat specifically. CIA, Google, they all work together. That's why they make their money off of data information. You know, they need your data so they can track and make sure you ain't a bad guy or a terrorist. You know, they want to be the good guys. That's America, man. You cannot try to outrun it. You know, if you want to be successful, you got to follow their trends or this gimmicky finesse like thing. You got to be legit. I mean, yeah, you can show your face. It's cool, but that don't mean that. Most people don't want to show their face. They don't want to be found out, or if they got problems with their own lives or whatever. I mean, it's good to cam up. I mean, a lot of people that don't show them, it's for security reasons, man, because ain't telling what their background is. You know, a lot of people are safe on here. Now, if they did cam up that means the rest of YouTube, it's obviously people's got that type of background. But you know us. We got a lot of dirt on our hands, you know, and that goes for any race as well. But see, the ones that came up that's honest and legit and he showed who he is, they want to be famous. They want the fame, but most people just don't want the fame. That's why that's the real reason why they don't want to cam up. It's probably the fame. The other stuff is just irrelevant. I mean, you can fix that in your own life, but the camming up part, they don't want to be found out if they're going to be popular with this stuff. I've seen this many, many, many times. Yeah, he's trending because he's a standard, black male standard. He's 6'3". He's a Frisbee athletic pro, and he's the real deal. I mean, my father watched his stuff. He got a phone case by him. He's got his own company. So, yeah, he's the black excellence of today. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's true. Yeah. And people that don't show their faces have something to hide or something to lose. That's the legitimate. Yeah, it's really the majority of that. And it's not just, yeah, they got something to hide, but sometimes it's a lot of secrets. If they are, it can be good or bad. The bad thing is they could be a bad person, whatever, but the good thing is they don't want to expose the truth. They could be oppositions to the top. A lot of them deal with the conspiracy stuff. And they just don't want to be found out by people. And a lot of times they don't want the fame. I'll tell you that right now. They just don't want the fame. So everything is digital nowadays. They just want to, that's how it is. I mean, that's you, new, but majority of people don't cam up and say the same thing because people that say cam up, I mean, that's you, new. I mean, you're a rare breed, but the majority of people that's cam up, they don't know. They want something else. They want money. They love the clouches. They want the fucking fame, and it makes me sick all the time. I ain't got no problem camming up. It's just camming up won't solve nothing. It just won't, man, because people gonna look at you different. It depends on who your supporters are, and they tell you to do shit. And I see why certain individuals don't want to get cammed up, or I hate the word dox, but doxing ain't part of it. You can usually tell which one people are. I have a job. Yeah, you can tell, but sometimes it don't have to be that. It depends on if you have multiple jobs, but they just don't want the fame. Like I said before, fame just stops it. Well, Queen, just take your time. You don't have to be one. I mean, I know a lot of people that got channels that ain't content creators. Um, you just got to look at it for what it is. And yeah, man, it's just one of those things, man. And that's just you just got to learn to survive. But I think when you deal with that, um, it's a lot of people that have had content, but it depends on what you're going to talk about. 95% of the time is who you are as a person. What's your interest? 95% of YouTube's interest. The rest of the percentage is how you're going to practice it in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is going to be a hobby. Most people use it for money. I use this as a hobby, not for money. Because money, that's another story. If you try to make your hobbies out of a job, which is cool, but not everybody can afford that. So it takes a lot of work. It's the foundation. But yeah, man. I just I'm just trying to see what's going on, man. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. Celebrities downfall and fame. But fame is one of the reasons I will say they can't handle it, and especially this YouTube fame. I hear people say it a lot. YouTube fame is one of those fames that you just got to be careful with because a lot of times people they just go crazy with it and they just go beyond with it. So, you know, I'm just seeing it for what it is. Like, I don't get triggered by it. I don't get demoted by it. And it just gets crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see what's going on. Like, it's just one of those things, man. They get depressed real easily. I know they take antidepressants and all that. I stopped talking about them as much. But then you got these guys want to be famous like the PewDiePies, the dudes up top, like the Paul brothers. I have not seen that fight with Floyd and Logan Paul. I need to see that highlight. I really do. I need to see that highlight. See how the hell it went. Because it's really irking me. You know what I mean? I need to see that so bad because I want to see how they did in the fight. If it was boring, I'll be the judge of that. But man, it's just like the celebrity thing. It's just the downfall of that. But let's read this. Well, there are people on here that show their whole day and family and locations. Then there are people over here hiding. Yeah, call themselves content creators. Doxing thing is weird. Yeah, it is weird, but it is a form of hacking. And I want to address your first point. People that show their location, that's how you get doxed right there. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, people hide on here for different reasons. They probably had it could be jobs, it could be anything, or it could be the police. You know what I'm saying? Like a former policeman telling the truth, kind of like Edward Snowden the type. That's what you're dealing with online. Manosphere is underground. It's not public, But the other side, I wish we need to stop calling them white manosphere. I call them mainstream manosphere because they got the gear and the equipment to be like the PewDiePies and the people up top, because they don't bring no substance to any man. They're about money, and specifically fresh and fruit. I know they call them fresh and fit, but they're fresh and fruit to me. They soft as cakes, man. Got beat up by a bunch of prostitutes, man. IG thoughts. I mean, and I saw that in the comment section when he talked about that. He Myron got in trouble buying IG thoughts, and they hit him upside the head. You know, a lot of people have different versions of the topic, but it's just sad that he got beat up in Miami. I know that's Miami, but still, those IG thoughts knew who he was. So he's going to have a team of security or clean his image or whatever. Because these dudes, I don't watch as much. See, I don't watch a whole lot of podcasting. I really don't. Not on YouTube, because most people can't podcast worth of shit. It's only a handful. I like the entertainers. Like, if you're a rapper like Gilly and all them, I take those guys seriously. Like Devin Wade, those guys I watch, they have some real stuff. But the rest of the podcasting on YouTube, they just can't. It's no character to them. They don't have no real substance about themselves. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. What she say? So many people want to be famous and they settle for infinite, and I agree. Not even getting really paid, but just happy for feel important on YouTube channel. Yeah, that's how they are, Queen. What she say? Those guys are so cheesy. I just thought it was because they are younger, and then the kind of guys I date are not really black. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, I see your point. These young guys are so yeah, they are. I mean, I'm in my 30s. I ain't even that feminine like that. But it's a shame, man. But it's the programming. It's the programming. Man, they ain't built like that to the ratchet to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's Rashawn saying that. But they ain't built for that. And I think we just made a video about that, and they ain't used to that. But the sad part about it, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, they just want to feel important with the fame, man. I'm just seeing what's going on. Oh, excuse me. And I'm just saying this, man. I just don't see what's so great about it, man. They love this damn fame way too much. So, what you say? Myron fucked up on that part. Yeah, he did. All of them did. Fresh and cheap. Fresh and fit are cheesy. Yeah, I call them fresh and fruit. Bunch of fruit, you ask me. I don't even like their substance of content, but you know how it is. Yeah, she's laughing at Myron. Yeah. So, I got 40 minutes in. I just did an early live show. I might as well hit the link. And I'm gonna pin this link, by the way. I ain't gonna drop no more. Cause I know this is gonna be I don't think it's gonna be a long live stream, but let's get an hour, 2 hours in. I'll be all right. But yeah. Yeah, I said enough because I think, because I just came back from an earlier live stream dealing with utilitarianism and things like that. But yeah, the downfall of celebrity athletes, I mean, whoever that wants to do this YouTube stuff, man, you better come prepared because people are going to come at your head regardless of the situation. That fame is it's a motherfucker, man. Like the downfall of celebrities, man. It's just, what's this description? They can't take reality, what is especially social media and new trends. Yes, they can't take new trends. They just can't deal with it, man. He should have done something to restrain her, or at least raise his voice and shut all the cameras off or something. He couldn't do that. He just wanted the clout chasing money. That's what I'm talking about. I just said that earlier. But that's just wild, man. And I mean, I'm not tripping, man. I mean, this is something to think about. So yeah, man. Like I've seen a lot worse. But the celebrities, man, they just in here. But yeah, that's just me, man. But yeah, a lot of people didn't know what to do. But I mean, when I saw that video over at Ty Season, man, I shook my head. I'm like, damn. What did Ty Season say? He said, I take the charge. And I said, if I was younger, I would. But today's time, I'm in my 30s. Nah. I mean, Myron probably did that for, I wouldn't say a ritual or anything. I would say he did that for survival. He didn't get beat up that bad. She just slapped the shit out of him. I wouldn't have him up there in the first place. What's the point? And I like Tasi's response in his live stream. He said, they don't care. They don't care. And then he's like, he said, if you believe what they say, it's your fault. It's your fault. I mean, it's Myron's fault. It's the men's fault on that. They say they have game, but it's your fault. It's your fault. I thought you all was professional. It's your fault. That's them, boy. But I don't see him as a nice guy. I see him as a guy who believed in his own hype until he got checked by a woman. He didn't have to lay a hand on her to assert himself. Yeah, I mean, it didn't matter to me. I mean, Myron, he ain't even that tough. He was a fruit to me. He's soft. He thinks he's tough, but he's soft as a Fruit Loop, man. The woman punked him and slapped him, man. That's some funny shit. Funny-ish, man. Most people would say he got slapped. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But he got heartbroken. He got beat up. Pow, pow. That's just part of it. Yeah, on his own show. Yeah, exactly. But these dudes, they love to get hit. They say they're masochists. They love to get hit. Oh, baby, can you hit me? Can you hit me? Can you whip me? Throw there, do gear. BT, do you whip me? I'm kidding. I'm bullshitting. Let me stop. I'm trying to sound like Kurt Franklin over here. But it's just the fresh and fruities, the Fruit Loops, or the fresh and bomb bomb. Yeah, man. Yeah, but I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying they just crazy, man. And they act like they tough and say, I got game with these women's. And they might say a bunch of whores. And I'm like, okay, dude. I thought this was Manosphere style. Is this what y'all talking about? No diss to the game conversation, but jeez. No. Oh boy, Myron, them boys got a lot to learn. I know they was beefing. They were done for sure. Somebody else. Oh my god. These boys is wild, man. But yeah, man. What she say? I didn't know so many black people were into BDSM until a lot of Mansfield dudes conversation. Yeah, it's a handful. You'd be surprised. It ain't just like online. It's in the real world. You got to come to the South. So, I mean, I know you live in the South, but other places around the world, the U.S., it's a lot. They just don't tell you that. You'll learn a lot about the conversation. Depends on where they from too. They had stuff like that ever since Obama freedom. They hear what you do in the bed with your partner is what you do. I don't know why does it have to be a whole lifestyle, but that's just me. Yeah, but you know they're not gonna do that. Their same sexual friends gotta see it. Everything wants to be pornographic, but wait till the shit hits the fan. Everybody's gonna do it in the streets. I mean, if it's that bad in big cities, I'm talking about like the eviction rates, the homelessness. Oh, it's gonna get funky out here. It's gonna get funky out here. Yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. You know. Yeah. I'll be right back, folks. I gotta check on something. Be back. All right, what's going on? I'm back. Man, close something up. Yeah, man, celebrities, they just tripping off the social media stuff. They're not even built for it. They just act crazy and stuff like that. But yeah. Okay, Queen's talking. That came from the LGBT community. Those men were the first going out dressed in leather chaps, showing booties and dressed like BDSM people that at pride parades in the beginning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The alphabet group, but they have a problem with the sapiosexual. I did a stream on that, Queen, and what I've read from that, they don't even like that because of discrimination to intelligent people, man. But you know, it's always something with them. I don't pay them no mind. But you know, old footage of San Francisco shows it's playing. Yeah, I mean, America has a lot of it. I mean, Obama freedom signed that law. I didn't vote for him the second time when he did that. Vote for him once. I made a mistake. That's the only mistake I ever did with him because you know I fell for the BS. You know, this is the time I wasn't even evolutionary evolved then, so I didn't convert to it until probably 2011. But yeah, yeah, you can hit the link. Yeah, this is coming off the dome. Yeah, this is coming off the dome. Yeah, it's open panel. I just put the link in the chat. It's in the. Let me put this up here so we can discuss this because it's gonna be. We'll see what we're gonna do here. I'll put it again in the chat just for you. Let's see. The agenda was garner her push regardless. Don't be mad at yourself. And that was he was just an agent of change. Yeah, he was. It's bigger than that. I mean, 9 out of 10. He was gonna be it was gonna happen one way or another. Yeah, it's by the top. You good, you good, you good. Let me add him in there. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on, man? How are you today?
I'm good, man.
Man, listen, well, I don't really know what to say about these celebrities, man. Like, I really can't say much about most of these celebrities that just want to be all in the fucking cameras and act like hoes and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's just I don't even know why people take. I don't even know why people take celebrities seriously when they were normal people before they discovered their own fucking talents.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one thing that people forget. Like, yeah, I mean, people forget where they came from. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then let all that, let all that fame and stardom get to their heads and shit. And then now they're surrounded by the wrong type of people.
Right. Right. Right.
But
I mean, it's usually what it is, and it depends on how they were brought up. I mean, if you went to school with one of them at one time, then you didn't know he was going to be a celebrity. He had some help, man. I mean, no matter what societies he joined, it's somebody holding his hand to the top. Just like politics, man. It's like the class
yeah,
president thing. Like the class president you've seen in school, it's very normal. It's like a popularity contest. But the sad part, when I look at YouTube and these social media sites, they
mhm.
get all the praise, and I shake my head. I say, they crazy, but have terrible drug habits and lives, man. And it's funny, like when you see Kwame try and do his thing and Tasi expose him for what he was trying to do, and he got rattled. He was on message, but
Yeah, yeah,
and he
but
just got rattled. Yeah,
it was just like, okay, how long you gonna keep this up? Are you really what you saying, or you just go, or you just proving like every other content creator on this space, by taking bits and pieces of everybody's talking points.
right,
You know
right,
what I mean? Instead of like being your own like person to have your own talking points instead of trying like bite off somebody else's. you know and it just goes to show that most of these celebrities, man, are weak.
hmm
Because they can't like they can't think for themselves and shit.
yeah,
Oh yeah, it is crazy, man.
yeah,
It is crazy that these celebrities are really yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, wave is if they ain't careful, man, that wave is gonna drown their asses.
oh yeah, hmm
But that wave is definitely gonna drown your fucking ass, man.
yeah, yeah. It can. And what I see from Kwame, what DS1 was saying, everybody else was saying, Tasi was saying, it's just getting the best of them. Like even then, and when I saw Tommy's recent stream 2 weeks ago, it was called Kevin Samuels versus Kwame, whatever. It was something, but it was a stream. I think Village Arsonist, he was on there, and he was on the phone and the call, and he said, "No, if y'all in Atlanta," he said, "No, we don't need nothing to discuss." He said, "I'll give you my email and stuff." But at the end, he was talking to KS fans, but one was being honest, the one was a critic of KS, and he was saying the fans is what he has a problem with. It's not the man, it's his fans, those fanatics. I'll talk about it this coming Thursday. And
Yeah,
it's sad though, because they get all this emotion, this pent up aggression. I'm like, dude, you over here tripping,
yeah, it's
and yeah, it's crazy, man.
yeah, and you know what, man, and it's it's like I said before, man, like also fan of people should like have boundaries, man, because you know what I mean, like especially like I'm sure KS don't give a fuck about these niggas backing him up, but then
He
it's
don't, he don't. Yeah,
you know what I mean, like so it's just and it's funny to me how these dudes like more cheerleaders than these females are.
hmm
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like, why you acting like a hoe for?
hmm
It's like niggas have no dignity for themselves. Like, but then they'll go an extra mile for somebody that don't even know you, bruh.
Mm-hmm. That's
Like,
usually the way it is.
fucking know you.
Mm-hmm. And they don't know you. And that's really the sad part about it. And then Tommy was trying to explain to one of those callers that doing weird stuff, and there was two callers that made sense to me. They answered the question. They won't answer certain questions about the talking points, things like that. I can say the same thing about Tommy, but that's a whole nother story. But
Yeah,
it's a whole nother story about him. But what he said something very valuable, that KS was like a fan of his, and then they kept saying that's usually the way that guy came through. Like I saw him on Game Changers one time when he had like 300,000. And then when I saw him on the panel talking, and it was a long live stream talking about relationships and stuff, I shook my head. I'm like, I said, is that the infamous Kevin Samuels? This is last year, though. Now, this year they talk about him because he was going up in numbers, and now he's supposed to get $1 million this month, which he will be. But yeah, man, it just shows that his fanatics, man, the new ones, they're not legitimate people in the space because they're fakes. Like I said, when you go to the other side of the so-called white manosphere, I call them mainstream manosphere for a reason. It's because they don't produce anything with substance. They just want to be in the clout chasing moment.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like we've been here before. Like, man, listen. Like cloud chasing doesn't get nobody anywhere but they ass whooped or 6 feet under.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, even if you try to do it fame and get brought down to reality, but dudes is just they crazy, man. I don't understand it.
Man, listen, I had to cancel them all, them and these strags, man. Like there is no point to even try to question their thought process when you know what I mean. You can already tell, like you know what I mean. They bots, man.
Yeah,
these niggas are fucking bots.
They are. Bunch of fanatics. He did a stream last night, probably. He's 963,000. He's trying to get $1 million. He's got 595 uploads. No wonder. Let's see what my boy Kuda is talking about.
Oh shit, he's on?
No, that was last night. That was last night.
Oh, don't tell me I missed the midnight operation. God damn it. Son, yo, but then again, it was like, man, listen, like, man, I didn't even want to be late for work, so it was like, man, fuck it, I'll catch y'all Wednesday.
Yeah. No, that wasn't Kuda. It was Kevin Samuels. He had a show last night. Yeah, it wasn't Kuda. No, Kuda wasn't on. Kuda was sick. He was sick. He was doing day streams. Who was on there?
Oh yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, doesn't this nigga got the fucking flu?
Yeah, he's sick. Yeah, they count his views. I'm just looking at his numbers. I mean, his numbers is decent. I mean, people subscribing his content, but he'll be back on his feet. I'll mention this clown right here. And platinum is stuff at 267. He ain't getting no subscribers. I've noticed that. He's a negative D. D negative.
What? Oh my god. Yeah. Damn. So niggas are really oh man.
They sky watching. Yeah, they hate watching.
Oh man. So oh shit, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, son, they giving everybody they're giving everybody F's and D's. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's damn, son. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh, man.
Yeah.
So this was what DS1 and Kendra were talking about. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Content creators grades now. I'm like, you know what? I can't be mad at that. Cause some of these niggas be posting bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, his drama stuff is everybody can do the same thing. I mean, he don't show himself. I mean, I show myself every once in a while, like when I do self streams or whatever, but on StreamYards, you don't have to. I mean, you can change pictures all the time. I'll have a picture of myself eventually, but
Yeah.
it's coming. But I'm just saying that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But some people they're doing it for not just doxing, but for security reasons. Because if you speak so much truth, you better have an icon or like a thing like that. But some people put a picture of themselves. They'll try to figure out, like the data and stuff. They can get you based off without any of it. You know why? Because they got your number, your social security and all that. That's how they can get you. So
Right.
it ain't that serious. I mean, showing yourself, camming up. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you got a lot of weirdos.
It's like, come on, man. What you scared of? Like, man, like I could care less what any of these pencil neck geeks or these strags gotta say about me. I'm like, well, why don't you cam up? You see, I have no problem camming up on this panel or any panel.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think I can only cam up on, I think was it coolest, but then you got a lot of weirdos, and they'll try to take your face and make a meme, but I ain't got time for that. But I understand it's cool, but I was like, nah, you ain't gonna make a meme out of me, then try to, steal my likeness. You know how they do. Because you can't trust niggas, man. And I've learned that years ago. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it on my live stream on my own, or if I'm comfortable with a certain individual, I'm cool with, but I can't do it to every panel. You know what I mean? That's how they get you. That's how they try to dox it. Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay to cam up. Don't get me wrong. I do it for a specific reason. If I want to talk, if I have a mic, I'll do that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't scared to do that.
No, and it's like nobody shouldn't be scared. And it's like I said this on my live stream yesterday. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't got nothing to worry about unless you're just on this space trying to start some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's when you have to worry about.
Yeah. I try not to start no shit because I done made a lot of images. That's why I hardly ever cam up like I used to. I mean, I will, I ain't scared. I'm just saying I ain't got time to beef with dudes because then they'll try to use your picture to be, look at this nigga. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, like, look at this nigga. It's like, for one, my nigga, if you're gonna crack jokes at me, make sure your vocabulary is on par, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna strike colder than niggas putting nails on Jesus' palms and shit. Like, like don't try me, man. I will have an imagination and call you something that we all can remember and relate to our childhood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, I even call Pino Gus Griswold. No, actually, it was actually BJ that called him Gus Griswold.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But it's like, you know what I mean? If you dox somebody, it's like, okay, you deserve a virtual ass whooping from everybody. It's like you can't go around that, bruh. You can't go around that. If you're so scared of getting doxxed by other people, then don't dox people at all. It's simple as that, man. Like, listen, if you don't believe or don't have the same school of thought as these motherfuckers, and it's like, what's the point of wasting your breath?
Yeah.
It's like and it's like to prove a point. It's like, bro, like it's the same principle when dealing with most of these women on this space. You know what I mean? Yeah. They don't care about facts and stacks, man. All they care about is being disruptive and wanting niggas' attentions on here.
Oh yeah. That's so true. And it's just like what Zero said in that interview with the Prophet of Thought series, and who else said this? Ty said, he said they don't care. They don't. They don't. And I agree with that live stream. He just said they don't care. And he's got one tonight. at 8 o'clock. You know, I'm gonna
you
be there.
know
That's
in there.
yeah, I'm gonna be in there too.
Yeah.
What's he got? Logic Spirit. He's got one, and I found it. It's called All Women and All. He's talking about at Bernard Riley's, but you know, talking about alpha male strategies. Something happened over at Bernard's. I can figure that.
Oh man. I mean, I don't know Ty City, but I bet he got those pencil neck geeks over there riled up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like niggas wearing them handkerchief scarves in their butt with their buttonholes. Like, bro, come on, stop it. It's like, yeah, it's like I don't know who's worse. I don't know who's worse, these females or these niggas that be doing the fucking most.
I say both.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
females, they want that attention. And they trying to flirt with dudes on here, man. I see it over at Platinums. I said, where you get these new hoes at, man? They say I'm married, and I'm like, what? Y'all lying?
Like
Ain't
y'all,
y'all married women. Y'all
what?
married women. Yeah, y'all married women ain't supposed to be talking to no damn strangers like that. Where's your husband?
Word, like, listen, I don't give a fuck if you married. Like, why are you talking to me and flirting with me, man? Like, oh, well, you know, it's not nothing serious. I'm like, girl, like, we could be in the same fucking state. Like, the fuck out of here. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that stupid shit. Like, you got a man, then why you even on the panel trying to flirt with us niggas and trying to get niggas non-sexual attention? That's the part I don't understand.
I don't understand it either. I mean, when I look at Platinum's panels, that's like that's why I don't be on them like that, because you got some wild dudes like that, and they make it worse. See, on Kuda's panels, I ain't looking for that. It's the chill and hang out. You know, if the females come, they come. We joke with, that's it. But outside of that, I'm good. In the chat, they be acting crazy. But other platforms like I've subscribed to, I ain't be looking for them like that. Even Roger, I mean, they be in the chat 95% of the time. And then even at Art of New Style, same thing. Because I know he's got a I don't know if he's got a stream tonight or whatever, but I don't look at Ty City stream or whatever. But yeah, man, it's wild, man. Like,
it is. It's just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, see, that's why I keep very quiet. And then once they start calling out my name and shit, I'm like, look, before you do whatever you're doing on here, number one, you got a man. I don't want to talk to you. They're like, no, I don't. I'm like, listen, I've been here before, and no, like, you females be fucking capping.
yeah.
Then these goofy ass niggas on here. It's like, nah, I'm good. Like, it's like I'm all the way good. Like, I don't like, I don't want what your husband got.
Yeah. I don't know what he got.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man, like shit.
Yeah, stuff.
Yeah, that's why I tell niggas be careful, man, because these chicks be looking for they starter fives online.
Yeah, they looking for pieces, and I mean, like I said, with the eviction notice, it's getting worse and worse every day, and it gets that bad out here.
Yeah, that's a shame, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like I stay as far. Me and Juan G was talking about this yesterday. I was like, yo, I stay the fuck away from y'all. Y'all look fucking crazy, B. And I don't Like, listen, man. Like, I ain't trying to deal. I ain't trying to deal with none of this goofy ass shit that y'all got going on. Like, leave me
Mhm.
out of your fucking circus.
Yeah, I try to stay away from it myself.
Yeah, cause like, bro, listen, man, it's just so time consuming. It's just so consuming, and it's just like it's very draining. You know, it's very fucking draining, and then you know what I mean. You have to reset and go back to the fucking topic because you know it's just like it's like if we would say all of this thing, all these qualities that they have, and it's like they don't display them right on these fucking panels. It's just like you cap. Like stop. You lying. It's like it's
Mhm.
no different than niggas trying to lie, lie just to get some punani and shit.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I mean, I've seen that too on both sides of where I was representing on the sphere, and that's really like all of social media too. Because when you meet that person, then you be like, oh shit, yeah, you have to perform, nigga. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of these wives, they're cheating on their husbands right now online, which is understandable because everybody's cooped up and didn't want to be in the pandemic with each other. And now they're out there getting a fuck ons, and
Yeah. Yeah.
it's big.
See
It's
me.
deep. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Juan came up with a new phrase instead of like trying to take anybody else's like
Hmm.
trademark their signature line.
Hmm.
Instead of saying get my fuck on, I was like, yo, I get my slide on. Like I get my slide on, man.
Yeah,
Like I ain't
that's
try.
cool. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, like I ain't trying to jack nobody else's lingo, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get my dip on. Dipping in.
I'm getting
Dip.
my dip on. Like,
My
about the
dip.
skinny dip. I'm about to skinny dip in some poom poom.
Yeah. Get my dip on, man. Like these celebrities, they be crazy, man. Like looking for fame and stuff. But everybody was cooped up last year. But it's everybody said we're on vacation and all this stuff. And I saw this one model, like, all right, yeah, but y'all gonna be effing around and we get all the honeys this summer. But yeah, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
man.
like don't get mad that the honeys are over here.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
pretty, my nigga. Like, why you worried about us? Now y'all
Hmm.
want to come on here and be podcasters and content creators? Like, man, the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You only
But
here because the bitches are on this side. Like, the fuck out of here, bro.
yeah. But it's just like, man, like these married hoes, man, they just want to be seen and they want another man so they can say, I can have three men on one finger.
You
And
know,
it's just crazy.
yeah, I'm about to make a public service announcement at probably after this. I'm like, listen, we all know you're on here. Let's not be slick. I know some of you ladies are married and probably want to get choked and fucked on.
Hmm.
That's why you be trying to. That's why you be pushing these niggas buttons, man.
Yeah. I see it over at Platinums all the time, man. Like it's crazy.
Oh man, I had one chick that was about to push my buttons on Dusty's panel 2 days ago.
Oh yeah. Which chick was that?
All aboard.
All aboard? Oh, I ain't never heard of her. I've heard that
Yeah,
name before.
I never heard of her too. Like I saw her name. She
In
was
the
in
chat, yeah.
she was in she was in the Zoom with Dusty and Cat. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let Dusty get jumped on. So like I joined the panel. I was like, you know, fuck it, man. Like he was trying so best to like conduct like the conversation, but then it just went on a whole fucking left.
Mm-hmm.
And then this new chick was like, let's talk about Rashad. For some reason, I don't like him for some reason. I'm like, why do I care? Like, care. Like that is your fucking problem. That ain't my problem.
You
Like
should.
it's like you sound like a lame. Well, why are you talking to me if I'm a lame then? Goofy bitch. Like in the back, like I said that in the back of my mind. I'm like, this goofy bitch. Like what? Like, is this supposed to get me out of my square? I'm just like, why do you care? No, why do you fucking care? Like, ain't girl, I don't give a fuck. Like, I didn't came on here to fall in love with your avatar, bitch. Like, it's
It's like
like,
it's just like he should have told her. He said, "Bitch, I don't care."
like, I was like, yo, I was like, I don't care if you don't like me. I'm not here to please nobody. Like, you got me fucked up for one of these niggas that be falling in love with avatars. I'm not that. I ain't them niggas. I'm sorry.
We ain't
I'm
them, honey. We are not them.
Yeah, like no, ain't nobody got fucking time for you.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
it's like, is this chick really trying to fucking flirt with me? Like that's a weird way to trying to flirt with a nigga online.
That's what they do, and I see him over at Platts doing that versus Cooters, man. I mean, I see why he's stuck at the bottom where he is, man. It's just it's some silly shit. And then celebrities, they in for the clout chase. But you know, that Kwame thing that kind of hurt him a little bit, man, because you know KS is still blowing up, and I knew it was a good distraction so he can get his numbers up. He's been around, but the
Yeah,
numbers flew when he talked about those media people.
he's
Yeah,
been around. He's been around as long as I can remember when he was on BGS's panels.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But now, would I say that there are bigger fish that are totally legit?
Yeah, bigger fish to fry. Yeah,
Yeah. You know what I mean? Prime example, Saint Sin.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like shit. He look like he's legit.
yeah. He is.
But like, you know what I mean? Like and it's like what Wacky said, like Kevin better tread carefully. Cause I mean shit. Like he got niggas who are actually professional that are on his fucking head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And that's part of it. But you know, you can't just be out here acting crazy with the drama stuff. You got to be consistent with it. Like I said earlier in the stream, you have to be very successful, and then you got to be consistent with it. Because there's a lot of channels that talk about drama news, drama channels. They get views, and I mean, yes, beefing. She tries to say beefing gets views. Some of it does, but a lot of times it hurts your platform. And same with the drama stuff with
Yeah.
Platinum. Like his stuff is great and entertainment, but when you have drama, you got full of women on there, or full of harlots on there, or married women on there, they kind of kill your platform. Even though you're stuck at 200 some subscribers, that's kind of odd. Like on social media, I don't know what the subscriber count is, and that's why they hide it. You know, and it's understandable. So I don't hide mine. I don't need to hide mine. I keep that number.
Word. It's like, man, I didn't buy my subscribers. All my subscribers subscribe to me because I be on these panels, man.
Yeah, half of my stuff came from pre-records, word of mouth, views. Even I would say the new style of this YouTube, it's dad self streams, the new ones I got, you know, from panels and stuff like that. But it depends on how you do it. If they mess with you, they mess with you. If they don't, that's it. And I learned that. I didn't have to buy them off. I'll talk about it this Thursday, and I'm gonna go in depth why it's a bad thing, and then I'm gonna use Hammer as an example. I'm like, is this the future?
Mm.
But I see it all the time on every social media network. This is what this topic is about as well, about drama, downfall, and the celebrities buying subscribers and views, and it's really sad, man.
Facts,
It's like rushing shit, yeah.
It's like they don't realize that it's gonna like a deadly silver spear full of spikes is bound to explode in their fucking face. Like, I mean, if they go down, if they continue on the path that they're going, man, and it's like, yo, that like you may your channel may be like, drama news and shit, but like that's also gonna hurt you in the long run. You think Jerry Springer wanted to do that shit that he was doing back in the 90s? Like,
No.
Fuck. Like, he's sick of it.
Yeah.
I bet an interview probably asked him behind closed doors and said, like, how do you really feel about your show, the Springer Show?
Uh-huh.
Man, listen, I had enough. Like he's like, I bet he's like, I had enough, man. I had about enough of all this. But then, what I mean, you also got to remember, like, it's a playwright.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much a playwright, but also like he does have a final thought behind that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And that's part of it. Like, yeah, they just get in their emotions and they think they're gonna be successful with their little stuff, man. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm starting to like Grinch more. And he said something about Gino was that troll the whole time, trying to say he took his own life or something like playing. And he said the next time you see Gino, he said just check that dude, man. Like he's tired of helping him. And he said that in a stream. And I said, well, damn. I was like, whew. I mean, Grinch is a rough dude. I mean, he don't mess with anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? And shit, and that's I tip my hat to brothers like him and Angry Man, cause like what I mean, like I ain't gonna lie, like I was on BGS's, like whenever he had like a new video up, like I'm like okay, you know what I mean, the Grandmaster got a video up, so pretty much like. The videos were just to help me relearn, you know what I mean, like dealing with the opposite sex, and also like, you know what I mean, like him and Ron Wills, like, like encouraging brothers, like, you know what I mean, work on a hobby, like get a hobby or something, you know what I mean, focus on you.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you once you don't see a total difference, but somebody does, like, oh yeah, like you've been on your job, man. You've been on your grizzly.
Yeah.
But it's all for clout too, huh? It's all for fucking clout, man. That's why I just be looking at these niggas crazy, like, wow, so you just going to the gym just to clout chase a couple of females, like, bruh.
Yeah.
It's like y'all it's like these niggas, like, man, listen. Like, if I'm not tripping on them, why are you?
Yeah, I'm not even tripping on them guys, but I'm just saying like this, like Grinch, like when he made that statement about that boy, man, it's just crazy.
I mean, shit. I actually witnessed. When he came on to Sheep's comedy hour. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, like he definitely sounds like he needs to be checked. Cause you ain't gonna be talking to no other grown ass man like that, my nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, nah, my nigga. Supposedly they in your city, you all shook. Cause you about to feel that bear slap coming across your fucking jawline, B.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It's just a jawline.
it's just a jawline. Where? Like, nigga, why you worried about another nigga's jawline? It's like
Yeah.
it's like, man, it's like what Angry Man says. Like, a nigga worried about another nigga's features, man, is sexually sus.
That's exactly what it is. Same with the camming up thing. And I understand why people say that. Yeah, it is weird. It is weird. And then if they can't roast, they'll do that. And that's another reason why people don't want to cam up. It's multiple reasons why they don't do it. And it can be a lot of things. Now talking shit. Now, yeah, he better cam up. If we're gonna argue, that's even better. So I like that on Platinums too, because some of them do cam up and talk their shit like Maurice and them. I said I salute them.
Yeah,
Yeah, you need that. It's just like I said in the live stream. It's okay with roasting, as long as you take the heat. Hey, get your fire off.
as long as you got some thick skin and you can fire right back at them, like, yo,
You good? You Gucci, man.
but you know what I mean? Niggas been covered by a bubble all day life, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know how that feels, man, but you know what I mean? When you get to a certain point where you could think for yourself, it's like, bro, I don't need this fucking bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need this fucking bubble, bro. Like, whatever bubble that's been that I'm in, like, nah, B. Like, nah. Oh, like, I want to feel that concrete when I fall.
Right.
Like, fuck out of here, man.
Oh man, people, these sites, man, they kind of funny, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And, like you could. It's like if we all were in like this big ass fucking party, you could tell who's going to be like at the corner, like on the other side of the room, being awkward as shit at all. Don't want to talk to nobody. Then it's like, why are you here then?
Mm-hmm. But that's part of it. That's part of it. And then mainly, I want to say this, like it's cool, because I think like the celebrities, they just get malfunction and they just have their little problems. But it's just like this. They go out here and try to clout chase so much, and it's just so funny that they act crazy and whatnot, and that's just how it is. But and then it's just crazy, and that's the one thing I can say about it. But and then it's just like they go crazy with it. But I don't understand. Like they love this fame so much. And they thought they gonna stay on message, but then it's just they crash and burn.
Yeah, no, you know what it is? Anything, because you got some of these. I would say 99.9 of these celebrities, because you only got that 1 or 2%. You know what I mean? That's not out here acting a fool.
Right.
But you got 99.9 of these celebrities that are broken.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that earlier in the stream. They are very broken.
very broken, and you know what I mean, and their brokenness gives them attention.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, nobody does, like, people don't want to be fixed because they're not going to get a lot of attention.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Because they think like being broken and acting out, you know what I mean? That's the wave now. Like prime example. I don't know if y'all remember this kid named Boink who he had like a lot of tattoos on his face.
Mm-hmm.
So this nigga has been known for like doing some dumb shit on camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a real clout chaser. Then shit happened to him. Like I would say, a few years later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone shot his thing off,
Oh shit.
and not only almost shot this nigga's thing, and then he tried to pull that shit in the streets of New York, and somebody wired this nigga jaw shut, and that gave him a humble experience, my nigga.
Mm. That's
Like,
usually the way it is. It gives you a humbling
yeah,
experience. You better act right. Get your
yeah,
get
man.
right.
Like, he even made an apology video afterward after that.
Yeah, man.
Like the moral of the story, y'all, is don't be out here. Like, listen, first and foremost, if you're gonna be a celebrity, man, make sure you check yourself out, man.
Yeah.
Like, there ain't nothing wrong with going to therapy, B. Like,
Yeah.
shit, my label has a therapist.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just doing all that shit for attention, man. Like, I don't know, man. That's a whole lot of whole energy.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. It's a whole lot of it. And then they act crazy when they get on camera and then they expect people to care. And they don't care, man. This internet, social media, I will say social network, it's cutthroat, man. Like if you ain't built for these type of content, you won't last, man.
Yeah,
You
you
won't
won't.
last. It's very cutthroat. I've been on this thing almost a decade with this site, and I've seen people come and go.
Shit, man. I remember when hot I remember Hot Damn I Rock got doxxed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, son. I was like, just because he was bigging up his one of his favorite comedians, man,
Mm-hmm.
like, and he has the receipts too.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I mean, come on, I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Kane is a student, man.
Yeah, he is. He is.
So like, just to hear that from one of the co-hosts of the Philip Black show, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, damn, son.
Yeah.
I mean, not only that, man, it was also a tough time because Patrice passed. I believe around that year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did. It's a
Yeah,
rough year. It's a rough
yeah,
year.
yeah, man. So it's like, okay, like now you get like if you see from an outside's point of view, you be like, okay, like I see how, like, oh yeah, it's like, damn, son. Like I don't know if that would have been the right time to like to start doxing somebody that's actually bigging y'all show up. Especially your former co-host. Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like people don't even understand. Like celebrities, they're not gods.
No, they human. They
Yeah,
people with an extra little stereo in their heads, and they think they're tough, but they're not.
yeah, like because you're safe behind a gang. Like, bro, come
They in a
on.
bubble in their cubicle, thinking they tough. Yeah,
Like,
they
come
get
on.
exposed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Like, you can't, like, and it's like, I can't speak for that department because I'm not from that department, but it's like,
Mhm.
I know people that I'm close with, you know what I mean, who are from opposite factions. You know, and they'll
Yeah.
probably look at this nigga crazy, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Hmm.
Like, nah.
Even I understand why Angry Man has like a members only wall because he don't want no trolls acting crazy, and that's understandable. I know they accuse him for being like elitist. Nah, he's up there, but he's not like Kevin Samuels is worse. Like he gets all types of trolls. Now I understand what AM and everybody else does because I know that's a thing for them if they're big, and he needed it because there's a lot of people that hate on him, and that's understandable because you know when you're big like that you just need that protection. I get his premise, but when it's like dudes that like to beg, like Minister Jap and them,
Hmm.
they've always done some shit like that. But I think they turn the members off because it knocks. They want newcomers to come in. Well, 9 out of 10, you're not gonna stop trolling. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna pay their
Yeah,
way in,
man. It's
and they're gonna pay to troll you. It's crazy, man.
yeah, it's inevitable, man. Like people go through it, man. You just gotta have tough skin, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And if you got people with wrenches, man. Like you know what I mean? They on their job, like you got nothing to worry about. But you know what I'm saying? You know, you also have to hold your own too.
Yeah, that too. That's the secret too.
You know?
I'm glad I subscribed to Grinch. I mean, Grinch is cold, man.
Yeah, he's ice cold.
Yeah, he's ruthless out of all of them. He don't hang around. He don't hang around Anger Man that much, but you know how it is.
I mean, shit. I mean, nobody doesn't want no smoke with that nigga. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
You saw what he did to fucking Cynthia G. Shit.
yeah, yeah.
And then somebody fucking edited and put clips of Rocky in there, throwing the damn towel. Like, like it's like, damn. It's like he has to be a Capricorn.
That too.
like, like either a Capricorn or a Scorpio. Cause I only know 2 out of the 12 zodiac signs that are very ruthless.
Well, actually, I hate to say it. Well, Scorpios can be because they're dead like the planet Mars. They conquest. They're a little ruthless, but Capricorns are very ruthless with their secrets. Oh yeah, like LeBron and y'all and Dakota. Oh yeah. And then the third ruthless all time, the most hated, the most feared is a Taurus. That damn bull. It's very
Yeah.
petty.
Oh
Very
yeah.
petty. Very petty.
All right. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
I said to myself, I was like, damn, I didn't know how bad I was, but I was good at the trolling stuff. But you know, when we get amped up, it's like a last minute, like it's methodical, man. Like when I read about this, I was like, oh shit, yeah, Malcolm X was bad back in the day. He was ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean Capricorn's ruthless too. Earth signs in general are more ruthless than the other signs. Water's kind of like second. I mean, it's just something about it, man, with the jokes, man. We ain't be playing, man.
We don't.
You know.
Oh, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yo, chill, man. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful
Yeah.
and have people in their feelings, man. That's why I be like, that's why I'm like, yo, why you want to pick on me, man? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck did I do to you?
Mm-hmm.
Does it say I'm pussy on my forehead? Correction, 5 head. Like, sheesh, man. Like, niggas need to get a life. Celebrities need to stay off of fucking social media
Yeah, man.
and them hard drugs. Fuck.
Man, it's crazy, man. Like that's the point. Like they go crazy with those drugs, man.
Yeah, and they start getting sprung like a fucking chicken. Hey man, fuck out of here.
Yo, what's going on with y'all?
What's going on,
Yeah,
Jason?
man, what's good? Oh
I
man,
can't call
Dusty's
it, man.
on.
I can't call it. I'm chilling, man. Just listening to y'all, man. Dang. It's been a lot of craziness, huh?
Yeah. Man, I'm just, man, look, I'm just like this.
On the side, watch.
On the side watching, man.
For real.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, man. Niggas are dirty macking already. Like, shit. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's just a bunch of clout chasers out here, man. Trying to get fame, trying to get notoriety and all that other shit.
They're like pick-me's going wrong.
Pick me's going.
Yeah.
I ain't think about it like that one. Damn.
Yeah. Like they're the opposite twin of the right pick-me's, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, we ain't got time for that shit. Like go on a dating site.
So go on Tinder somewhere.
Go
Yeah.
on play a fish, man. Go on Backpage and find a nigga that'll give you back pains. I don't know, some shit.
Right.
Yeah, I can see why stragglers don't like my ass.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's usually what it is. Yeah, that's usually what it is.
Well, I could just say I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Same here. I don't either. And you gotta be that way, man.
Word. Gotta be that way, man. You gotta virtually quote unquote power pole slap him on the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't like me? Okay.
All right, here, take
Keep it
that.
moving. Tell them keep it moving.
Right.
Oh well.
Yep. You know?
Yeah. It'd be funny to see them them trolls really be paying just to talk shit.
Yeah, that's what they do, man. That's very
That's
common.
crazy. I never
Mhm.
I never understood that shit. When I seen it, I was like, what? So you paying
They do that.
to talk
Yeah,
shit?
Yeah,
they
that
do that over at Mills Panel a lot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they do.
I seen a couple of that on Angry Man's too. I was like, what the fuck is this?
They do that. That's a new thing, man. That's why I don't really care for it now.
It's sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say. It's fucking sick. You all should be ashamed of yourselves. If your grandparents could see you, You dysfunctional bunch. Like, godly. I mean, there's a time and a place to troll if niggas are capping, but god damn. You pay the nigga to troll a nigga. Wow. Well, I mean, thanks for putting more in the pot. Like, well, I don't know, man. I do not know. But yeah, y'all. Downfall of celebrities in society.
Yeah. Shall I say in the description? Let me see up in here. Oh, celebrities can't take reality what is, especially social media and new trends. That's what it means. And yeah, it's just they can't take it, man.
They cannot take it. Goofy ass bunch.
And
Got a
that's
got a bunch of goofy ass niggas going live,
yeah.
poking
And
a
they
hoop.
yeah, and they can't take it, man, because normally they just go crazy. And like I'm seeing what I'm seeing now, like the meltdown of Kwame and others, and it's just that just shows you when you get in this late in the game and try to compete with us and acts like everybody say he's not competing with us. Yes, he is, but he's really losing. It's backfiring. Like if it's a masculinity hustle, you're not winning, man.
You're not winning, man. Your mama's cooking is backfiring.
Yeah. Man, I just can't wait for what the rest will be. But this summer, like in between, man, it's gonna be ruthless out here. I mean, I know Aaron is making content again, Fountain, on his main page. He's going in on the whole sphere, but it's really not just the black, it's the other side as well. And I told you,
Oh,
yeah, he had his vacation. I guess it was light, and then he tried to come back. So it's kind of like they're doing dumb stuff right now. It's about the money, man.
it's
Yeah.
all about the money.
Yeah.
And everybody's faking jacks for it.
Yeah. But it's just like it's real sad that there's turmoil in this all this madness, and I'm just saying, and people are looking at these other spaces, they just going crazy, man. Like I don't even trip off of it no more.
Yeah, yeah, you got a bunch of wannabe lady killers over here. Well, not technically over here, but
Yeah.
That's why I just laugh at them, man. I don't even be sitting around, y'all, man. I just laugh at them like, yo, y'all tripping.
I'll just be camming up, just be like, man,
Mhm.
if your family, well, your family is dysfunctional, so I can't really say much. Uh, each their own. But y'all niggas tripping. I ain't never seen niggas act like hoes.
Yeah. That's usually where it is.
Like niggas just traded off their boxers and briefs for some G strings and panties. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
It's like, whose man's is this?
Yeah. Yeah. Whose man's is this? Yeah.
Now, that'll be me.
Yeah.
That'll be me in the background saying that. Like, yo, whose man's is this?
Yeah. We see a lot over at Platinums, man. They just crazy. They be talking about some reckless shit. Last night was crazy. These married hoes, man, they just be off the chain.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want you. You married? I don't want you. You ran through? I don't want you. You got a couple of kids from several baby daddies. I don't want you. You want to have a hissy fit and call me a lame and call me a fruit bowl and all that? I still don't want you.
All facts, man. Don't nobody want to deal with that dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good, sweetheart.
Right. Nobody want to sit around here. You talk on it. Nah. I don't give a fuck. Bullshit. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. If you with that dumb shit, like, yo, keep it moving. Yo, go ahead.
Like, I was like, you know, I haven't really asked you this question. Have you been dick down? Because you having some withdrawals.
Seems like it's been a while. Time to get them pipes cleaned out.
It's time to take care of that leak.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to take care of that leak, mama. Get off of here. Go to the beach. If you look good. I mean, I ain't saying you can't, but, you know, each their own. But you can't be acting like this on here, mamas.
Yeah, man, that's basically it. You know, I've said enough. You know, I mean, about the celebrities, man. It's just like they just can't take it when they come to these social medias, man. Especially YouTube, like trying to make a name for themselves. It really backfires on them.
Where it does, like a spike bomb, just like hit them in the face, and they scream hysterically. Like, and trying to compete with it. Like, man, shut up. Go do some, like, go do something with your life. Like, go fishing. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, it's usually where it is, you know, and it's crazy. They be over here with a bunch of nonsense, but yeah, man, like I mean, he said, yeah, go ahead.
But I'm sorry, but you know, it just goes to show that they know different than these trifling ass niggas over here.
Mm-hmm. Very trifling.
Trifling. Like, you can't tell a known-ass nigga nothing.
Yeah, and you can't tell them shit really. And it's just like they gotta understand, man. It's a real problem what goes on, and a lot of people just want to give up and things like that. But yeah, I'm not even worried about what's gonna happen to these people, man. They come and they go. It's just like these trends, and it's just like basically you just want them to be seen at the moment. That's what I mean by the trends, and they just crash and burn. I'm glad I made this stream because I did a early stream about the utility thing, and I'm just like, I knew it was gonna be a short one. I said, how long did I do that? That was like a hour and something, 3 minutes, and I was like, you know, I knew nobody was going to pay attention. It's only Doug and a few other people came through. But for me, I want to do this one. I said this came off the right top of my head. This is like my second stream, so I don't know how long I'm going to take this. I can extend it a little bit longer, and then I'll kill it in the 2-hour mark because I'm going to stretch my legs and try to catch up on some content, or what you go outside for a minute and chill, and catch the game later. So you know how it is. I think what's only one game. What game is it? The Bucks and the Nets. I'm gonna catch that. That's in Brooklyn. So,
they better put on a strong front on home base.
Yeah, because Milwaukee can just easily win that because you got 2 hurt players. So
Yeah.
Wounded animal. I know.
Good game though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. Now, I want to put my money on the Nets though.
Not at this point.
Nah. Wrong move. Wrong fucking move, man. But I'm gonna peep out what's going on in these YouTube streets, man.
Okay. Oh dang. 2 hours already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that quick.
2 hours and 1 minute.
Yeah, I had 8 in the box earlier when I was getting into a deep subject of this topic, and I think it was like when Queen kept talking in the chat, it was like 8 in the box, and then went back down to 6. I said, "Damn, that gave me an extra view." But I'm getting there. That's the most I got, and I'll eventually get 10 eventually because it depends on the 2 topics I'm going to talk about in this week. It will be the politics on that weekend. And this Thursday, because I already got 1 likes on those, that's going to extend. But I'm going to put some link on that one this weekend, and I'm just going to explain and talk, get my little rounds off. But the buying fanatics, yeah, that's going to be off the cuff.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to be like open around the 50-minute mark over the panel, so I will open it up around that time. So I'm going to get a lot of stuff out. But yeah, and I think the Zodiacs is for the next month. So the end of this month, I'm going to probably do self live streams and just peep around what's going on. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, man, yeah. Y'all got any last words? I'm good over here.
I don't want to be famous.
I don't really got no words, but stay out the way from the cloud chasers. Stay away from the cloud chasers, man.
Yeah, stay out the way, y'all. Stay out the way.
There you have it. Same here.
We out here.
All right.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.
All right, peace out.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's another live stream down the books. Like I said, there's fame and glory, but I'm chasing glory right now. I don't need fame. It's like the title says, yeah, I appreciate Juan G's coming out. Queen of the South, salute to you for coming out, darling. So let's see, who else is out here? Doug, my man Doug, great dude, coming out here. Rashawn on the panel, salute to you, brother. Let's see, New Lord of MacTow again. Gold P from the last stream. Did Gold P come through? Let's see. No, it was Doug, Juan G. Oh, yeah, she were here. I forgot she. All right. So with that, I want to say peace. Oh, shit. I got a lot of reverb in the back. Hold on. So with that, I want to say peace and shalom.